Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Tesla report for Tuesday, February 17th, 2026. Let's take a look at the charts. I'm going to start with this chart here. This is a daily chart, and it really shows this kind of a 3 to 5 week, 1 to 2 month dynamic potentially. 427.11 is a descending channel top we tested last week and have fallen away from modestly. But I think if you're playing the short side of the market and you're a 2 to 3 week swing trader, as I've been saying, you can hold out for 375.01. I think that is the framework that we're in right now. I don't see a reason to buy the market as we move really into the month of March unless we close above 427.11. On an intraday basis, we could see 436.35. That is last week's high. And closing above 427.11, which is yet to occur since we formed this channel top a couple of weeks ago. Closing above it, 456.31. This is possibly in reach by Friday's close with kind of a high volatility blast to the upside. But over time, I do think that I'm looking for the right chart here. I do think the 50203 structure is a realistic 3 to 5 week objective if we were to close above 427.11 today. Until then, 427.11, solid day resistance for day traders, 3 to 5 day swing trade, and 3 to 5 week swing trade to the downside. Over the next 2 to 3 weeks, 375.01 and dropping daily. 375.01 will eventually converge over the next month with 328.95. So what am I saying here? You know, we watch these things, we try to predict what the price points will be, and it's just in a nutshell, holding below 427.11 will keep this narrowing zone of support that is now a very wide zone between 375.01 and 328.98. But this is a steeply descending channel bottom, and it does converge with this 328.95 extreme channel bottom by the middle of March over the next 4 weeks. So this really is what is possible holding below the 427.11 structure. That said, I would also,
if you're looking for your daily NVIDIA analysis, you can now find it at wickedstocks.com, where it's part of a full suite of daily analysis videos, including the Daily SPY Report and Daily Triple Q Report. Sign up now and get immediate access so you don't miss a single day.
you know, if you're short at 427.11, you want to see the market close this week below the 414.18 channel bottom. This is a structure, if you've been following us for the last week, 2 or 3, that we definitely violated a couple of weeks ago, spent a couple of days below it, and then rallied back above it. But we've yet to close below it on a weekly basis. So what I'm saying is, if you are short or you want to go short at 427.11, bit of a sigh of relief to the downside if we were to close this week Friday below 414.18. And that is 412.34, by the way, on the daily chart. So if you're looking for an area to buy it on a day trade basis, it gets a little complicated, I recognize. The 412.34 level is a valid support level. It is that long-term channel bottom that we did bottom out at last Friday. And you could say that for the next day or 2 at the very most, I think, we have this kind of two-sided framework between 427.11 and that 412.34 channel bottom. But the emphasis, the lower low, lower high framework remains clearly intact below 427.11. We are in this sort of 1 to 2 month bear move below 427.11, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a settlement today, for instance, below 412.34. And then so we have these lower price points. 390.12 is a long-term 3/8 Fibonacci. You can see it here, so forth and so on in sequence. So once again, you know, holding below 427.11, big picture does allow this market to fall into the 370s and lower as we continue through time, especially as it converges with this 319.55 structure. So I know I'm all over the place. Let's get to the upside here once again. If we do close above 427.11 today, any short you may have set last week in this vicinity at this channel top, which was in the 430s at the time, should be at least exited, if not reversed altogether to the long side. 3 to 5 day rally then, quite possible to 456.31. And as I say, over the next 3 to 5 weeks, this market can make its way into the low 500 region. 502.03 is a newly formed channel top that may contain monthly buying pressures, and I would combine it with 534.85 as a long-term resistance area. Closing above 427.11, I could see this 502, 534 region within 3 to 5 weeks perhaps. And once again, that 534.85 is a 6-year rising channel top. We don't have it going all the way back to the bottom. I wish we were showing this right now. We should be showing it, but it is a significant resistance area, 6-year channel top that may actually contain annual highs if tested. Anything else to say? I don't think so. I think I've actually covered it pretty well. Please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. We've been putting out a lot of stock picks. Last week were 3 of them. If you take advantage of our 14-day free trial, you can see 2 weeks worth, obviously, of analysis that would include not only the 2 stock picks a week, but our daily NVIDIA, our daily SPY, our daily Triple Q, our weekly Apple stock, S&P 500, NASDAQ 100. You'll see everything that we produce for free for 2 weeks by going to wickedstocks.com. I'm going to leave it at that for Tuesday's Tesla report. You have a great day.